Yes, that's the kind of video you need to watch. After all, I'm going to talk about I repeat, all the hair colors of the Saiyans. Do you think you'll remember any that I didn't put on the list? Let's find out. So come with me. Let's get straight to the point, starting from the beginning. The first hair color of the Saiyans, in fact, the only hair color of pure Saiyans, is black. All Saiyans are born with this hair color. It's a characteristic of the race. But what about Trunks and Bra? Well, they are hybrids of Saiyans and Earthlings, so this only applies to pure Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, or even Broly. But wait! Common black is not the only variation for this hair color. We can also mention furry black, which is basically Super Saiyan 4. Goku still has black hair, but it becomes longer, different, and his body becomes all furry. It's worth mentioning. In this video, I'll also mention all variations in hair colors. I mean, the list is complete, so if you want to be a Dragon Ball expert, stay tuned. Hold on, folks. Let's not talk about Goku in his Super Saiyan God form yet. Of course, he'll be on the list, but this reddish hair color of Goku comes thanks to a technique only Goku masters, the Kaioken. When Goku uses his Kaioken, there is no physical change in hair color, but the aura around Goku gives his hair a reddish glow. Got it? It's not exactly Goku's hair that changes, but since he's almost always surrounded by this aura, his hair gets a reddish shine, so I think we can include it in the list. Speaking of reddish hair, remember that Vegeta's hair in his early appearances in Dragon Ball Z had a reddish-black color. It was a mix of dark red with brown. After a few episodes, this was corrected, and it returned to its natural color, black. This is a color that follows the same concept as Goku with Kaioken. It's not exactly a physical change in hair color, but due to the aura, it visually changes Goku's hair color. This color occurs during Goku's transformation into a false Super Saiyan. Goku's hair stands up, and the yellow aura kind of gives Goku an orange glow in his hair. The fourth hair color introduced for Saiyans is blonde. Well, I think I don't need to explain much about this one, right? It's a hair color acquired after a Saiyan warrior undergoes a transformation and becomes a Super Saiyan. This change can vary from a very strong yellow, when the Saiyan has the aura active around their body, to a very light yellow when they are without the Super Saiyan aura. For example, when Goku and Gohan stayed transformed as Super Saiyans for consecutive days. Remember that another variation of this hair color, not exactly a color variation, is Super Saiyan 3, which completely changes Goku's hair from small to large. So I thought it's fair to mention it here too. Now we're talking. True Red. This is a color that Goku achieved after performing the ritual to transform into a Super Saiyan God. The Super Saiyan God Red has its main characteristic in the color of its hair and aura. Oh. The body of the Super Saiyan also changes. It becomes a divine and slimmer body, like Beerus. Well, currently, Vegeta also has and masters this transformation, and it hasn't been explained exactly whether he went through the same ritual as Goku. I think not. But if you think red is an exclusive transformation of Dragon Ball Super, you are flatly wrong. Remember Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta? He also had red hair. By the way, Xeno's Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is one of the characters with one of the most beautiful designs in the entire series. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the result of the fusion of Goku and Vegeta SSJ4 that appeared in the fight against Omega Shenron, the one-star dragon in Dragon Ball GT. Well, after Super Saiyan God Red, we had the introduction of God Blue, which is like the Super Saiyan of the Super Saiyan God, got it? Unlike other power-up transformations of the Saiyans, Blue did not come exactly from power but from training. According to Wise, they achieved this because they knew how to work Ki in their bodies, letting it flow intelligently through their bodies without wasting it. It's worth mentioning that this hair color also undergoes the same variation of light and dark as they activate, or not the aura, just like the blonde Super Saiyan. But do you think Blue stops there? Future Trunks and Bra are two other Saiyans with blue hair, but unlike Goku and Vegeta, it's not from transformation, but because they are naturally blue, a genetic inheritance from Bulma. You might wonder, but Didn't you say Saiyans all have naturally black hair? Yes, they do, but only pure-blooded Saiyans. Hybrids can have variations. Gohan and Goten only don't have it because Chi-Chi also has black hair. Still talking about Trunks, we also have the variation from blue to purple in the hair of present Trunks, which, for crazy reasons in the production of the anime, ended up with purple hair. I can explain more about that in another video. But speaking of purple, we can also mention the Saiyan with two hair colors, Gotenks, who has both purple and black hair at the same time, thanks to the fusion of Goten, with black hair, and Trunks, with purple hair. Well, continuing this blue section, which is the Saiyan hair with the most variations in users, let's talk about the slight variation of Vegeta's blue, which is blue evolution. Although the changes are minimal, there is a difference in appearance between Vegeta Blue and Vegeta Blue Evolution, which is like an evolution of this transformation. Blue Evolution is an exclusive form of Vegeta that was introduced in the anime as a way to match Vegeta with Goku Blue using Kaioken. It kind of gives Vegeta's hair a few lighter strands, while Blue is entirely blue. Oh, speaking of Goku Blue with Kaioken, Kaioken in Blue doesn't change Goku's hair color, only the aura, so it wouldn't be on the list of variations. Oh, before I forget, in the first Broly movie, the first level of Broly's legendary Super Saiyan transformation also gives him blue hair, only later does it turn green. And speaking of Broly, this might be the most powerful hair color of the Saiyans. Seriously, if you're walking down the street and see a Saiyan transforming with green hair, run! He definitely wants to go after you. Super Saiyan Green, or Legendary Super Saiyan, is an exclusive color of the legendary Super Saiyan transformation. This transformation has been seen in two different characters, Broly, the most popular and recently made canonical, and Kale, the legendary Super Saiyan of Universe 6. Just a curiosity that many people may have missed. Before Vegeta turns into a blonde Super Saiyan in the fight against Broly in the movie, he goes through the green color, editor, put it in. It could very well be to make the scenes cuter, or it could be a clear reference to the legend of the legendary Super Saiyan, which we believed was the blonde Saiyan even in the Z Saga. It was a color used by Goku Black and was only possible because Black was actually Zamasu, a Kaioshin, in Goku's body. During the Black arc, Zamasu asked the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, so he still had a Kaioshin's ki, but was using Goku's body. Because of this detail, he managed to achieve the transformation of Super Saiyan God Blue, but his Kai ended up giving his hair a rosé color. Well, recently Goku gained a new hair color because in Dragon Ball that's how it goes. You want to make someone stronger? Change the hair color. The color this time was silver. Before Goku actually achieved Ultra Instinct complete and turned his hair silver gray, Goku went through another phase, silver black. This silver black is basically Ultra Instinct sign, the gateway to complete Ultra Instinct. Goku's hair remains black, but it gets a silver gray shine. With complete Ultra Instinct, Goku's hair becomes entirely silver, including eyebrows, eyes, and aura. Another one who had white-gray hair was Zamasu Gatai, God Zamasu, which was basically the fusion of black with Zamasu. In this form, God Zamasu kept Zamasu's hair color, a light gray, but with Goku's Super Saiyan transformed hair shape. And just to finish the part of light hair, we can also mention Paragus, who was a Saiyan with white hair. Okay, I know his hair was a light gray, but that's because white hair itself is not pure white. It's a light gray, a grizzled color, got it. He has this hair simply because he's old. Sooner or later, Goku and Vegeta will also reach that phase. But tell me, did I forget to include any hair color variation on this list? Is there any other color you would like to exist in Dragon Ball? Comment below, and I'll be reading everything. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Dragon Ball videos. Until the next video, guys. Until.